What's going on, everybody out there? Welcome to Gamers with Gains. So today we're talking about something I've kind of alluded to in other videos before, but you guys seem to like me talking about it and you love the tips and love just the kind of food for thought. So let's talk about stretching a little bit. Stretching before any sort of activity, whether you're playing your games, whether you're going for a walk or just lifting up heavy weights and stuff, is always really important because not only it does kind of, relax your muscles and get them warmed up for whatever activity that you're going to do, it helps prevent a myriad of problems that could occur from any sort of activity that you actually partake in. So with gaming specifically, let's say you're going to sit down and actually play an actual session of like Call of Duty or Halo or Street Fighter, or maybe you're just going to play something solo that's not online like The Last of Us, or maybe you're going to do a run in Smash Brothers, whatever have you. It's always good to kind of like sit down or kind of like, take a moment to actually stretch out your hands and actually move your hands a little bit before actually just grasping the controller for about 2 or so hours, however long most of you guys play your games. I marathon too most of the time. It's a lot of my bigger kind of like solo game, solo single player titles and such. So I always do this. Usually I would just like go like this with my hands, kind of like really stretch them out and then clench them up for like a couple seconds and then keep doing this to kind of like, get my hands warmed up and relaxed to the point so that way when you're actually holding controller, where you're actually holding it like this, I don't know if you guys can see like right here, it's like the best thing. I wish, I'll have an actual controller here. We'll use this PlayStation 4 controller just for the sake of argument. When you're holding a controller right here, you're constantly stuck in this position where your hands are kind of just clenched up. You're not doing a lot of movement other than kind of like, twitching and actually, putting stress on your actual fingers when you're actually trying to press buttons, when you're trying to move the analog stick, or when you're actually just, maybe going like this a little bit with your arms to use the 6-axis controls or the motion controls on your Wii U or something. But for the most part, no matter what game that you're playing, you're stuck in this position for hours on end sometimes. And usually this could lead to different things like carpal tunnel. This could lead to things like your hand just kind of clenching up and just feeling awkward and hurt a little bit, especially if it's in an awkward position. Let's say you're constantly just kind of like holding down some of the triggers, or you're going like this with the triggers constantly all the time. Not only is it putting stress from going like this by twitching your finger, but again, the awkward position sometimes without being able to freely move your hand around and get all these different types of motions and movement and stuff, it's really going to wear down on your hand over time. So again, like I've alluded and talked about before, stretching your hands out, really kind of, just getting them worked out. You don't necessarily want to kind of like, do something like that or do this all the time and crack your hands and your fingers and stuff, your bones and stuff. You don't want to do that. You just want to be able to kind of like relax the muscles, stretch them out, and get them warmed up and primed and ready for whatever activity you're going to do, whether you're playing your games or something else. Keep doing it like this. You could actually just do this type of stretch for a little bit. Take about like, maybe 5 minutes, less than that even. Just go like that. You could do it like about maybe 10 or so times, whatever feels right to you. By doing this constantly, this type of like stretch or these kind of like clenching of your hands, you'll get your hands in a good enough state to actually be able to go through your gaming marathon sessions with some ease and not have to worry about any other problems that'll show up later on in life. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. If you guys want any more sort of like tips or any sort of info or ideas about anything related to gaming and health and such, put it in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys want to see me talk about, or you guys want to see me actually explore or kind of like bring to you guys here on a new video here on the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Gamers with Gains, for all the latest stuff that I have on there, all my vlogs and also my gameplay videos. I just put a new session of, Ryu training for, Smash Brothers Online on Wii U. Definitely check that out. I actually want to get a ton of different feedback from you guys about how the gameplay videos are. So I will talk to you guys again real soon in the next video. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.